Good morning, and how are you? Today I'm going to talk to the competent best education teachers of the senior school. I know we have been taken through retooling, December holiday, August holiday, April holiday. A lot of retooling was going on, but the truth of the matter is that some of us, the only thing you may have carried from that retooling was only the word thank you. There's so many things to do with the CBE, the pathways, and the schemes of work, the lesson plan, the curriculum designs. Maybe you are just learning on job, and I'm here to tell you, don't worry, because I'm going to help us understand what is required of us. First of all, as a teacher in senior school, it can be so overwhelming doing something that is so new. All of us are trying here and there to make things work, to see that these learners are being attended to. But the truth of the matter is that you may be trying it out and maybe not trying it in the right way. Today, I want to talk about only one thing. Maybe tomorrow I can be able to do another video on something else, but then one thing I have to tell you is the curriculum design and the lesson plan are two key documents that will help you do a great job depending on your class, depending on the students that you have. These two documents are very important in your way of delivering what you have to these kids. And you don't have to worry, because I'm here to take you through that. And now the first document, as I've said, is the curriculum design. Now I have an example of a curriculum design here. This is a curriculum design. It's actually a curriculum design for agriculture in grade 10. Now this is the first document. This is the compass direction of that subject that you want to teach. This is the one to give you direction, the one to tell you what you have to teach, the one to limit the strands and the substance you have to teach. This is the thing. And therefore, one of the tools that is so important for you as a teacher in grade 10 is the curriculum design. And curriculum design is actually designed by the KICD, Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development. As you can see here, it has for all subjects. And when you look at this curriculum design, it has everything that you need for that particular subject that you are going to teach. For instance, in agriculture, it has got the strand number 1, the strand number 2, and the strand number 3. It also has the substrand. It has the specific learning outcomes. It has the suggested learning experiences, and it has also some key inquiry questions. Now this one becomes a very important document in your preparation for your delivery in that class. Now from this curriculum design, of course, you've got the schemes of work, of which the schemes of work you will be able to get it from the curriculum design. I'm not going to talk so much about the schemes of work, but today what I want to talk about is a lesson plan. Now here is my booklet of a lesson plan, of which this booklet has got the template, the lesson plan template for the grade 10 senior school. And of course I will take you through this lesson plan, what it entails, the important details, and what is expected of you. Now in the lesson plan, we've got the administrative details up there. I know we have been able to see different lesson plans in the media and so forth, but then we've got the administrative details, of which of course you have the teacher's details, name, like for instance mine is Janet Amanya K, TSC number, it's there, the gender, female, of course the term, the week, the stream, of course, the date and the time, and in the administrative details we have got the roll. The roll is actually the number of learners you have. If they are both girls and boys, you have the number of girls and you have the number of boys. That is all about the administrative details. Then we've got the strand and the sub-strand. Like for example, agriculture, the first strand is crop production and the sub-strand is agricultural land. Now land becomes our substrand. Now I will go to the specific learning outcomes. The specific learning outcomes, by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to. In a lesson, you're required to have at least 3 specific learning outcomes, of which the first one is able to look at the knowledge, to test on the knowledge, the knowledge, and the second one to be able to test on a skill, and the third one to be able to test on the attitude. For instance, in agriculture, the first lesson I would take now. By the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to, number 1, state the meaning of land in agriculture, for instance. So that the meaning, that one is able to cater for knowledge. Number 2, demonstrate how people acquire land in Kenya. To demonstrate, as they are able to demonstrate, that is a skill. Now, and then the third one, appreciate the different forms of land acquisition in Kenya, for instance. To appreciate, appreciation is the aspect of attitude. Now, in my next video, I'll be telling you how an ideal learning outcome should look like. But then in this video, I may not go deeper into that. Of course, it should have voc, verb, object, and then context. Those 3 things must come out clearly. I will be telling you in my next video. Then key inquiry question. What is a key inquiry question? Key inquiry question is a question that will be able to initiate learning. It is a question that will be able to make the learners be enthusiastic in learning, be able to be eager to know, to be able, it will be able to entice learners to be able to learn and all that. Like for instance, in our lesson number 1, what is land? Number 2, how do people access land in Kenya? Or how do people access land in your family, in your community? The aspect of what is land, the learners will be able to give different answers depending on where they come from, depending on whatever they have ever heard about land, and they will also be able to give you so many answers on how people are able to access land. So that is about key inquiry question. Then we have learning resources. In my next video, I'll also be talking about learning resources, how to be able to improvise the improvised learning resources, and how to be able to state the learning resources. So we have got the learning resources. You are able to state the learning resources that shall be used. Then we have got organization of learning. Under organization of learning is simply now where and how. Where will the learning take place? For example, in class. How? In groups of 5. That is organization of learning. Then of course we have got introduction. You do an introduction, maybe it can be a recap of the previous lesson and so forth. Then we have got lesson development, where lesson development can have several steps. You can have step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. And in the lesson development, that is where we incorporate the PCIs, that is where we incorporate the values, that is where we incorporate those actually PCIs and the values. They are incorporated there. I will be telling you how we incorporate it in the lesson plan. Then of course we have conclusion. Then extended activity is what some assignment, what we have been calling assignment. That is extended activity. Then we have the reflection of the lesson, where it is actually recorded after the lesson. Then assessment, how do you assess the learners within the lesson? Thank you. If you have any question, you can bring it on board on the comment section. Thank you.